Oh, hey you, thanks for clicking on the video. If you haven't yet, subscribe to the channel, Scope. We're almost at 160 subs, we're one away. By the time this video up, maybe, who knows, we might be at 160, but just help keeping the channel grow. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's get into the video. What's up, Scope fans? Scope. I'm back with another video for y'all. As of last night, McDonald's released the roster for the 2019 McDonald's All-American game. It's going to feature highlight players such as Cole Anthony, Vernon Carey, and Isaiah Mobley, among other elite prospects. As with every year, they split it into East and West category, so I'm going to read each team respectively for you guys. For the East, the roster reads as Cole Anthony, undecided, Armando Bacot, North Carolina, Vernon Carey Jr., committed to Duke, Anthony Edwards, he's undecided as well, Trace Jackson Davis, Indiana, Josiah James, Tennessee, Scotty Lewis, Florida, Jaden McDaniels, undecided, Wendell Moore, also committed to Duke, Isaiah Stewart, committed to Washington, and to finish it off, we have Trendon Watford, undecided. The West team is composed of Brian Antoine, a commit to Villanova, Josh Green, Arizona, Matthew Hurt, undecided, Trey Mann, Florida, Nico Mannion, committed to Arizona, Tyrese Maxey, Kentucky, Isaiah Mobley, USC, Jeremiah Robinson Earl, Villanova, Okur Teshibwe, West Virginia. I'm sorry guys if I pronounced that wrong, but it's a hard name to pronounce. Khalil Whitney, Kentucky, Samuel Williamson, Louisville, and James Wiseman, committed to Memphis. That's the roster for y'all. Now I want to go over some of the highlight players, because we can sit here all day and go over each single one of the players, but that would take too long and it would get boring. So I'm going to go over some of the highlight players with you guys, as well as why LaMelo's not in the McDonald's All-American game. First, I'm going to go over the highlight players from the East. First up, we have Cole Anthony. Cole Anthony, son of Greg Anthony. He's a 6'3" guard, currently at Oak Hill Academy. His hometown is Briarwood, New York. He weighs in at 185, and on ESPN, he's ranked second. Now, ESPN's been definitely wrong in the past, recruiting-wise. I don't agree with a lot of things they have, but he definitely earns his spot. He's currently not committed, but he's rated a 97 overall on ESPN, which is crazy. He has a school list right now showing on ESPN. He probably has more offers as well. But right now he's looking at Georgetown, Miami, North Carolina, Notre Dame, Oregon, and Wake Forest. He really is a do-it-all point guard. He can pass, play D, dunk on the next opponent, just really facilitate the team. He's led Oak Hill to a 13-2 record, which is very great because they play a nationally ranked schedule every year round. So he's really keeping up with the brand that Oak Hill has made for themselves. He's second ranked in his class, only above one center, so that means he's the #1 point guard in the 2019 class. So that means he really brings it to the table. He's really a player that can get a bucket whenever you need one, and his athleticism is going through the roof. Seeing a 6'3" kid as bouncy as him is really rare, so it's a fun sight to watch, and he's a mixtape waiting to happen. From his list of offers, if I were him, I'd really choose to go to Miami, Florida, because I feel like their type of offense will really let him cook. You see how Miami always has a lot of athletic guards playing around the perimeter, usually getting most of the shots up. So if I were him, I'd go to Miami. Next up, we have Vernon Carey Jr. Let's just say off rip, he's a 6'10" beast. He weighs in at 275, and he's from NSU University School in Florida. His position right now is center, but it might change because centers in the NBA these days are really about 7 feet tall, but the NBA is changing anyway, so position doesn't really matter anymore. He had offers from Duke, Kentucky, Miami, Michigan State, North Carolina, but he ultimately committed to Duke. In the ESPN 100, he's ranked 3rd, so that really tells you how much of a force he is. Defenders don't want to see Vernon Carey on the block. If he's on the block, it's a drop step and dunk on you. And he can really stretch his range. He has a good mid-range, and sometimes even an occasional 3. As you can see from these highlights, he's very dominant and has the ability to take over a game. He'll look to finish off his high school season really strong and make an impact next year with Duke right away. Scotty! Next up is Scotty Lewis, 6'5" guard, weighing in at 185, and he plays at the Rainey School. Scotty Lewis is 12th in his class, and he recently signed to Florida, although he had offers from Duke, Harvard, Kentucky, St. John's, Stanford, Villanova, among others. One word comes to me when I think of Scotty Lewis. That word is athlete. In all the mixtapes you see, he's just dunking on everyone. He'll dunk vertically on you, spin baseline, dunk on you, just stand there, dunk on you, not even playing basketball, dunk on you. I haven't seen much of his jump shot, so I don't know if it's suspect or not, but I mean, he hasn't really needed to use it so far because, I mean, he's just dunking everything, really. I think Florida's going to be a good fit for him, like I said before. Florida really is guard orientated, and their guards really cook up there. If he doesn't have a jumper yet, that's all he needs to do, and then he can take his game to the next level for sure. The NBA is all about athletes, and he fits right into that. And his defense is really good too because of that athleticism, so that helps him get down the court on fast breaks and jam it. Last for recap of the East team is Isaiah Stewart. Isaiah Stewart is a 6'9", 245-pound center. He plays at La Lumiere School, one of the most prominent academy schools in the nation. Isaiah Stewart is ranked 4th currently on ESPN Top 100, and he committed to Washington on January 20th of 2019, so that's very recent. His other offers are from Duke, Kentucky, Michigan State, and Syracuse. I see that he has an offer from Syracuse. Why not go to Syracuse if you're from New York? You could put on for your hometown. He's from Rochester. But Syracuse hasn't been that elite in the past years, so I can also see his reasoning there too. In my opinion, Isaiah Stewart is just a slightly better version of Vernon Carey. They're both right around the same height. Vernon Carey's 6'10", Isaiah Stewart is 6'9". But the only thing that Isaiah Stewart has that's better than him is a jump shot. I'm not saying Vernon Carey's jump shot is broke, but Isaiah Stewart really can stroke it. And he also has a very wide frame, just as Vernon Carey, so he dominates on the post. Versus most defenders, Isaiah Stewart is going to dominate, and no one can really guard him. We'll see if that transfers over to college ball, which I definitely think it will. But I don't know if it'll transfer into the NBA. He's not as athletic as Vernon Carey. Now for the highlight players of the west side of the roster. Let's start with Josh Green. He's a 6'6" shooting guard from IMG Academy. Josh Green is 96 overall on ESPN recruiting. He's 7th in his class. And he had offers from Arizona, Kansas, North Carolina, UNLV, USC, Villanova, among others. But he signed on October 4th of 2018. Josh Green is a versatile wing and scorer. As of right now, his stats are 27.9 points a game, 7.7 rebounds, 2.8 assists, and 1.6 steals. Right below Josh Green is Nico Mannion, 6'3" point guard weighing in at 180 pounds, and he also signed with Arizona. Nico, or Red Mamba, wherever you want to call him. He's a crafty guard that attends school in Pinnacle High School in Phoenix, Arizona. He's able to get his shot off whenever he wants, and also has sneaky athleticism. Defenders may believe it's easy to block his shot, but it can turn into a poster on the other end. He's gone viral on YouTube a couple times with his crazy ankle breakers and step back threes. Next is Tyrese Maxey. Tyrese Maxey is a 6'2" combo guard. He weighs at 190, and he's from Dallas, Texas. He currently attends South Garland High School, and he signed with Kentucky last year. He's ranked 11th in the ESPN 100, and on ESPN it says his offers were Kentucky and SMU, but he had a loaded amount of offers. Tyrese Maxey is an explosive point guard that plays with a lot of effort and attitude. His main jump shot is a pull-up J, and he likes also to take a step-back three. His handle is really tight, and it allows him to get in the lane really easily and finish over bigger defenders with his athleticism. Last but not least, James Wiseman, the #1 ranked player in the 2019 recruiting class. James Wiseman clocks at a 97 overall. He's first on the ESPN rankings, and his offer list included Memphis, Arizona, Florida State, Kansas, Kentucky, North Carolina, Texas, Vanderbilt, among others. His hometown is Memphis, Tennessee, and he signed with so he'll be playing in front of his hometown fans. He stands at 7 feet tall, which already gives him an advantage, and he's also left-handed, and he weighs in at 230 pounds. In committing to Memphis, he'll be coached by Penny Hardaway the whole season, which will definitely give him some tips before he enters the NBA. Alright y'all, that wraps up the highlight players of the 2019 McDonald's All-American game. So as we know, a big problem with the game is that LaMelo has been snubbed. NBC Sports had reported that LaMelo was technically a professional basketball player, and that's why he would be ineligible to play in the McDonald's All-American game. Now I see this really as hate because it recently took them so long for LaMelo to even get in the conversation to become in this game because he was just ranked as 13th on ESPN on Wednesday. If you guys have been following my channel, you know the LaMelo Ball shows out. Every game he's putting up numbers. He's by far one of the best 24 in the class. He shouldn't even be ranked 13th. He should be ranked higher for sure. He's in top 5 definitely. In my opinion, he's a lot better than Cole Anthony because he has a height over him and he has just a crazy IQ. An IQ that shouldn't be had in a high school player. This is really dumb news here because I really wanted to see him go up against other recruits and see how he does. But I already know he's a lot better than most of them. I hope this only motivates LaMelo Ball and he gets better from it. He needs to just keep getting in the gym because one day he's going to be in the NBA draft and I think he's going to get picked very high. He could get picked in the top 10 if the right team gets him. We still have yet to see if he'll be able to play in college, but nonetheless, he's definitely a pro. You guys let me know your thoughts on the situation. Let me know how the McDonald's All-American game is going to go. And make sure you like, comment, subscribe on this video. It's been your boy Calso Scope. I'm out.